Alright guys, we're going to go through just a really short video. This is for all the newbies who are new to DECA or new to the high school finding attendance for Gateway. So the first requirement on the Gateways is that students maintain a 95% attendance rate. That just means you count back the most recent 45 days in school. They're allowed to miss they're allowed to have 2 absences and 2 tardies. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to look for, let's see, Juanita Rutledge, I know is looking for her attendance because Ms. Tellison and I were working on that. So you type the student's name into the little find box up here. If there's more than one person with the same last name, you're going to have to click on their name. It just loads up this. So the page doesn't look a whole lot different. You can see up here the student is selected. To get to their attendance, you go up to the SIS, Student Information System. Then down to attendance. There's a couple different ways to get to it. Student attendance menu and school absences. Now what you'll notice is that because the system up here in the top right corner is in the 2013-2014 school year, for the first quarter you're going to have to print out 2 pages. So we would print out this page for Juanita because this is her attendance so far for this school year. She's had one tardy here. I'm going to go change the school year real quick. Go back to 2012-2013. And even if you weren't here last year, it's still going to let you work in this school year. So just because the student wasn't your advisee or anything, you can still see them. Alright, and then this is her attendance for all of last school year. There's a lot happening here. So what we tend to do, you count back 45 days. I normally use a paper calendar. It tends to work best for me. Is it going to let me write on this thing? Probably not, because I don't have a smartboard attached to me. What I do is I count back 45 days, and for her, 45 days is going to be somewhere in March. It's probably going to be like March 18th or so. So we kind of look over here at the dates, and I see March 18th falls between April 3rd and April 12th. I draw a line across the paper there, because everything below it doesn't matter. So we're going to look from April 3rd forward. We start at the end, and you can mark off 2 absences. So we'd cross off this absence, and she didn't have any others, so we don't have to worry about that. We then cross off the 2 latest tardies. So I cross off this tardy, and I cross off this tardy. That means Juanita's going to have to make up a little time. This 3rd tardy here, she was 4 minutes late to school, so we times it by 2, so that means she's going to have to make up 8 minutes for that one. And then we also had, remember she had one this school year. We'll go back to this school year. You do need to print that page. Let me go back real quick. To print the page is really easy. You go up to the print button, and it automatically formats it nice and pretty. You just have to use your printer. If you get this box over, by the way, down here at the bottom where it says print using dialog system or system dialog box, pulls up that nice normal box. So you find your printer and you do all that kind of thing. So you do print that page. So we have our 8 minutes from last year she needs to make up. And then we're going to go through here, find out again, because I didn't look. Oh, notice it won't search by first name. And then she has 1 minute here, so she was 1 minute late, so that's 2 more minutes. So Juanita has a total of 10 minutes that she needs to make up. The key to that makeup time, it has to be done in the same 45-minute or 45-day window that you use to calculate their attendance. So if we started at March 18th, Juanita cannot use makeup time from last Christmas break. It has to be within the same period. So since last March to now, she has to show 10 minutes of makeup time. There are logs for that. Study tables count, Zumba counts, coming in early with you counts, OGT boot camp will count, that kind of stuff. So basically you have to spend that time out of school. Do make sure again you print this page as well, and those are the things that go with the Gateway.